Hey YouTubers, how are you doing today? Well, I hope some of you got some bike riding in today, because I sure didn't. It's rained here all day long. And yeah, guess I kind of got cabin fever and wanted to go on a bike ride, but it's starting to get dark now, so I guess maybe sometime this week after work. So anyway, decided to make another video in my garage here, and I was watching YouTube videos today, and I saw a lady that had a 1100 Rebel with the DCT transmission in it, and she completely cut this transmission down. I just thought she was being a little harsh, if not a lot harsh on it. I think that everybody, I get that, I understand the shifting thing, I understand the the clutch and wanting to shift and have fun. I get that, I really do. So anyway, so I thought I'd make a video about some things that I don't like about the DCT transmission and some things that I do like about the DCT transmission. So I've had this bike now for, I'm guessing, about 5 months, and I put a lot of miles on it. I almost feel guilty about it. I put 5,000 miles on it almost, and my goal was just to put 5,000 a year on it, and we still got another, I'm hoping 6 weeks each of riding still before I have to put it away for the winter. Anyway, so I just wanted to talk about some of the things that I don't like about it first, and then I'll talk about the things that I do like about it. So about a month ago, I took it up into Montana and Wyoming. I went up over Beartooth Pass. I don't know if any of you know about that, or you've ever been on that ride, but it's really a fun ride. Beartooth Pass is really high. Matter of fact, there was still snow up there, and it was like the 4th of July, or just right before the 4th of July. There's a ton of motorcycles up there, and even if you're taking your car, there's places in Red Lodge that actually rent motorcycles to where you can still ride a bike up over it. Anyway, my point is with the DCT transmission, I noticed when I was going downhill especially, it would shift down faster than what I wanted it to. Then I'd give it a little bit of gas and it'd actually jump 1 or 2 gears ahead, which I didn't like that neither. Anybody that owns a DCT transmission knows that that's an easy fix. You just change your transmission to the manual mode and you just shift with your fingers. That's what I did. It solved everything. Another thing I didn't like about it, and this is more I didn't like about it when I first got it, but I noticed that when I would go through a turn, like in town or something, my bike would shift in that turn. I don't even notice it anymore. I think it's just something you just have to kind of get used to, and once you get used to it, you don't even think about it. So that would be the number 2. The third thing is I do miss shifting gears sometimes. It is nice to have control and have the clutch and just be able to give it a lot of gas and get your RPMs up, and I do miss that. But the more I drive this bike, the less I miss it. I don't know if you've seen my other videos or not, but I have a 2007 Electric Glide Harley Davidson, and I still shift with it. So it's not that I have forgot about it, or I still take it for a ride quite often. But honestly, the more I get to where I ride this bike, I just like to drive this bike, and some of it is because of the DCT transmission. Another thing that concerns me, and I don't know if it's a concern or not because they've been out for 4 or 5 years now, and maybe longer, I'm not sure, but the DCT transmission is fairly new, and Honda Goldwings especially, they have a reputation of going a long ways. I don't know how long the DCT transmission will last before it will need to be worked on. It's just a concern. So far I haven't heard of any complaints about it or anything like that. I think those are probably the biggest things I don't like about it. Again, the more I drive this bike, the more I get used to it. I mean, like I said, I put 5,000 miles on it almost, and I don't even notice these things anymore. But here are the things that I really like, and these things that I said that I don't like about it, to me they're just little things, and most of them have kind of gone away with the more I've learned how to drive this bike. So here are the things that I do like about it, okay? First off, we have a lot of road construction going on in our town right now. As a matter of fact, to get to the other side of town, I'm not even sure there's a main road that you can take without having to go through something to get to the other side of town. But the thing I like about it, you know, you give a little bit of gas, you go 20, 30 feet, you stop, you can take your hands off your handlebars, whatever you want to do. It is that simple, and it's not going to try to go forward on you, it's not going to stall on you. For road construction or even traffic jams or something like that, it takes all the pain and the butt away. If you have to go a half a mile an hour, you're not sitting there riding your clutch. That is one of the things I really like about it. The other thing it has, excuse me, the other thing it has, and I don't think that the manual transmission has this. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. But it has tour mode, it has sport mode, rain mode, and economic mode. I don't ride a lot in sport mode just because I haven't got used to it, and it's pretty fast. I mean, it'll, you know, you've got to hang on. It's not that I don't like it. I'm just not used to it, and really the tour mode is fast enough for me so far. Rain mode, I did get into some rain, I don't know, a month or 2 months ago, and it's almost like it takes half of your power away, so you can't spin out in the rain and lose control. I really like that. Eco mode, I don't ever use that. Like I said, I just leave it in tour mode. But the thing is, I have the option to have sport mode or eco mode or rain mode. And the thing is I think with the manual transmission I wouldn't have those things. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. It does shift faster, and that's not a big thing to me. Like if you pull in on your clutch and you let out on it, the DCT, it does shift faster for you. To me, that's not a big thing, but it is a good thing for it. Overall, if I had to just have one bike, I would definitely have the DCT transmission. Now, I might not have said that when I first bought this bike, but like I said, the more I get used to this bike, the more I like to drive it. The more I get used to it and I can take turns. I understand the DC transmission. As a matter of fact, I told my wife the other day that I feel like I'm getting really good with this bike. Me personally, I would definitely choose this bike over a DCT or over a manual transmission. That doesn't mean that I still don't like to shift gears, because I do, and I understand the people that do like to shift gears. I'm just saying, don't completely knock the DCT transmission down until you've really driven it and really gotten used to it. It's kind of like an automatic in a car. You know, when I was a kid, I liked the manuals in a car better, like the stick shift and stuff. They've kind of, I mean, I know they still have them some, but they're not near as popular as they used to be. Honestly, I've kind of got the same way with this bike now. It's kind of grown on me, and I really like this DC transmission. So anyway, I hope everybody has a safe ride, and I hope some of you got to go out riding today. And I also want to thank everybody for watching my videos and liking them. and subscribing. It really does help the channel out a lot. I really do enjoy making these channels, or not the channels, making these videos for the channels. It's something I've never done before. It's always been something I've been scared of, so this has helped me a lot too. So I really do appreciate all the people that have watched them, and all the people that have liked them, and all the people that have subscribed. So if you haven't, and you like these videos, then please do, because it helps me out a lot. So anyway, again, thanks guys. Safe travels. Have a good night.